Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a journal with me video where you can watch how I use my journal. This is a not small, this is a soft cover journal that I made for myself. I wanted a place to document the memories of my girls staying here with my mom, and I quickly came up with this soft cover journal. So for the cover, I used watercolor paper and I have backed it like twice for the front cover, like two sheets of watercolor papers on top of each other so that it has a nice thick cover. And for the front cover, I wanted like a wintry look, like because it's winters and uh, both my girls are experiencing the Delhi weather for the first time. So I wanted to kind of keep that in mind while designing the cover. So I used like a wintry blue, like the pastel blue, with a little bit of frosting here and there, and this beautiful uh, decoupage of gnomes. I wanted like a doorway kind of a thing where these gnomes are peeping out of a wintry doorway. So that's the kind of look that I went with. And there is some frosting and glitter, and there is some texture here as well. For the back cover, I didn't make a symmetrical cover, like this is slightly shorter, and that's how I designed it to be. And this decoupage of these beautiful images. I just loved this napkin a lot. I initially wanted to do this on the front, but then I loved this better. I've sealed the entire cover with a glossy finish varnish. Anyways, so I'm not going to give you a flip through of the journal. I'm just going to show you the journal as I work in it. I'm going to be making a couple of process videos in this, so you can see how I have put together while making the videos. And the size of the journal, yes, this is an A4 size journal, like just like the one I made for Priya. It's kind of made on the same lines. I really liked the size and I thought I'll try and see how it feels to use it. I'll keep explaining what I'm doing in between and I'll fast forward some of the bit. I'll get started. So just one thing I wanted to share before I start. The ephemera that I have selected, I have some pictures from my life that I want to document, and ephemera that I'm using are from two stores, Amity Bloom and Little Bindy. I've used multiple collections from both of these because I keep buying stuff from both of them. So if I will link their shops down below, but if you are interested to know where a particular piece of ephemera has come from, please let me know. I'll find that out and share the link with you. So far what I have done is I have added a book plate on the front cover, and the pattern paper for the front cover is from Maggie Holmes' Flourish collection, and this is from her Sunny Days collection, and this printable is from Johanna's shop, little bindy, and the pink frame was a scrap in my stash. So for the next page I have added a picture of my girls, and the paper is from again Crate Paper Sunny Days collection, and I've added the picture directly because this is such a beautiful and such a, I don't know, Christmassy wintry photo. The both of them are snuggled together. So I've just added a sticker which says my girls, and then another one which says remember when. I just bagged this with some vintage paper that I had in my stash. And for the next page I made a pocket out of this floral pocket. This is from Amity Bloom Nazi shop, and I just added like a scrap of paper on which I have written something. It was a quote that I heard while listening to a story, and I just wrote it down. And I loved that a scrap of paper had my own handwriting in it. And then I added a picture in one of these cabinet cards. This is a picture of me and Sunshine. Actually, I woke up one day and she was just sleeping like this, just next to me. Normally, she doesn't snuggle up like this, but I thought it was a very precious moment. And my brother had clicked this, so I've put this in this cabinet card, and this is tucked away inside here. And on top of it I added a picture of a bunny sleeping. This is from Johanna's shop. This is a printable again, and the bunny somehow looked like Sunshine, like the way she was sleeping. So I thought it resonated, and I will just annotate something here. So now I'll move on to the next pages. So for the next two pages, I have made a small pocket with this beautiful printable from Amity Bloom's shop, and inside the printable there are two journaling cards, and behind this I've added this storybook page. This is like one of the last few pages that I have from this book. I've used most of them in the journals that I sell, so I wanted a piece of it for myself, and it went beautifully with the winter theme that I'm documenting. So because it says where is the wood covered in snow, and there's a cute little bunny, and there is uh, snow all around him, her. And I just made a tab for this journaling card with this adorable little printable from Little Bindy's shop. And any journaling that I would be doing would be off camera, because I don't um, I prefer my journaling to be either hidden or off camera. And then I have added this cute little deer, which seems to be like hibernating or like sleeping when it's cold. And then there is another doily, printable doily from Johanna's shop, for any title or for any journaling. On the next page, so this is an envelope, like an envelope page, and I think I'll do like a different video to explain how these work. But this is a printable again from Amity Bloom's shop, and these are basically, how do I explain? These are uh, envelope pockets. So as you might have seen while I was making this, that this had four different boxes, and when you fold you have like kind of an envelope, a decorative element, and three places for writing. So the way I have stuck it down, I have one and two pockets in all, no, three. And if I could have made like another pocket while I was sticking it down here. So I've added one picture of my girls playing, and a journaling card which has this beautiful quote which says all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. So this is where I will be journaling about the picture. I also added this cute little mushroom just because I like it. Not all elements that I like are they don't have to be functional all the time. I add things which are beautiful also. I like my spreads and my pages to be pretty when I look at my journals. So this is a picture of Sparkle, and she was sleeping just right after her walk, and we just as a fun we just put our spectacles on her, and I clicked this picture. So I have added this on a piece of textured handmade paper. Actually, can you see that? That's like a velvet kind of a texture. It's so beautiful. It's one of the last pages that I have of this paper, so I wanted to keep some of it for myself, and I gave the picture a backing with this paper. And with the picture I made a pocket which is side loading, and inside it is this beautiful journaling card which says I've been for a walk on a winter's day. So I can write about the picture behind this. That's what I intend to do. And I added three circles. Again, this is again from a handmade sheet that I have, just like one of those sheets. So I wanted a piece of it in my own journal also. And these are from scraps that I had in my stash. So for the next page, this is the last page that I would be journaling today in this video, and I will be making one small pocket here. So I'll get started with that. So I'm done with this spread. For the next page, I have added a pocket, like it's a pocket made out of an A4, a letter size paper, and it is, I used a washi tape, a travel theme washi tape to tip it in, and I added another washi tape with some glue on top of it. And I didn't do anything on this part except add this beautiful illustration of a deer, and this part from a packaging from a perfume that my brother gave me. And inside this pocket is a thank you card. This came with my 2021 planner from Tiny Change, and I am going to use it for writing, for gratitude journaling for the past year. Even though it was a difficult year, I'm sure uh, just like I have, you all must also be having a lot of things to be grateful for. So that's what I'm going to write. And for this page, actually, initially I just thought that I would just stick this in because it matched the flowers that are there, but then this seemed a little incomplete to me, and that's why I pulled out the journaling card inside here that I had tucked away, and I used that to make a pocket. And then I tucked this beautiful journal card which says moment. And oh my god, this cute little paper is from a fairy tale called Thumbelina. I recently used one of its pages in one of the couple journals that I made, and this strip was left. And it has such adorable, like, this is from when they get married. Okay. This was actually part of the last page when Thumbelina gets married to the prince. So that's why the fairies are happy and this one is playing a harp. So I wanted to keep this piece of paper, it's blank behind. I'll use this to journal, and I've tucked away this inside. On this page I used this paper. This was again a scrap from my stash. The circle that I've used here was actually cut from here, and this was going to be for something else, but then I didn't use it and it went to my scrap drawer. So I pulled it out and I made a photo pocket kind of. Initially I thought I'll just make a bigger pocket, but then I loved how the picture of the girls was peeking out from this little circle and there are flowers around it. So, and on top of the page I could have just used, because this is a very light pattern, this is again from Great Paper Sunny Days collection. I could have used this to journal directly, but then I added this beautiful journal card which says today's recipe of happiness, and I'm going to use this for journaling. I have not added too many spaces for journaling because my main aim was to document these pictures. I still have space to tuck in a couple of more pictures, which I am maybe going to do once I print them out, but I just wanted to start this today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and this, I hope, gives you some inspiration to use yours. And yeah, this is it. This is the first video in the new year, and I will try to keep them coming. So thank you so much for sharing some crafting time with me. I had a good time and I feel so happy to have documented all these memories. If you have any questions about any of the supplies or anything, just leave me a comment. I would be happy to provide you with links or the names of the shops where I've brought them from. So have a happy day ahead, and bye bye.